All right, good morning, everybody. It is so wonderful to be here Thursday morning, and everyone weathering the storm, the freeze. This is like really cold weather, right? My parents, I tell them it's like 50 degrees, it's freezing cold. They're like, yeah, it's negative, 10 in New York right now. It's like telling us it's 50 degrees, it's cold. Either way, so this week's Parsha is a really, really, really remarkable Parsha. We have the giving of the Ten Commandments. Now, it's very interesting. People ask, what was given exactly at Mount Sinai? So we know that the Torah was given in parts, in pieces, right? First, there were commandments that were given in Mara, which we were last week, in last week's Torah portion. And 4 main categories of mitzvahs were given there. And then we have, at the foot of Mount Sinai, the Jewish people received the Ten Commandments. Now, they did not receive the tablets yet. Right? That it says in that it shows in the Ten Commandments movie, right? Incorrectly, and Moses chiseled it out. That's wrong. That's not what happened. Okay. First, they received the Ten Commandments, the statements that God made. Then Moses goes up, is up in the heavenly realms for 40 days, comes back with tablets. God's given tablets. Now, God's given tablets was made by the Almighty, but made by God, and those are the ones that Moses broke. Then Moses, 40 days later, goes back up for 40 days, and then comes back down with his own, the ones that he chiseled out. Right? The original ones that were broken were not the ones that were chiseled by Moses. The original ones that were broken were the ones that were given by God. But let's understand something. Our sages tell us, the Talmud talks about this, that Moses ascended up to the 7th heaven, to the 7th realm. And in each one of the firmaments, Moses had to be, he had to pass through all of these ministering angels. And when he got to the highest realm, the highest firmament, to receive the Torah, the angels asked, Mali Yuludisha, right? What is a human who's from flesh and blood, who's a creation, who's been birthed by a woman? What is he doing among us? And the question that the angels were asking was, what right does someone who's of flesh and blood, someone who's materialistic, what right does he have to be among us, those spiritual beings? And of course, Moses responds, and God tells him to respond, no, the Torah was made for us. The Torah was made for mankind. It wasn't made for the angels. It was made for those who were in a struggle, in a struggle between physical and spiritual. The Torah is not for those who are fully spiritual. For the angels who reside in heaven, who are all spiritual, for them the Torah is not for them. Who's the Torah for? The Torah is for those who are facing that struggle, and that is mankind. And the angels say, you know what, you're right. And they allow Moshe to receive the Torah. I think that we need to understand that the Torah that we have isn't only precious because it makes sense. It isn't only precious because it's God's document. It isn't only precious because, it's a way for a civilized society to not kill each other. This is a bond that we have between us and Hashem. God gave us the Torah. I explained this in one of the previous classes. A guy and a girl who date and decide to get engaged and then get married, don't say, okay, 1 second, what's the preconditions? I could do this, I can't do that. No. That's not the way you get engaged. You get engaged because you love the person, and it's unconditional. There's no conditions, because it's just about the relationship. The Jewish people and the Almighty is the same thing. It's not about the rules. It's not about the rules. That's why the Jewish people didn't say, you know what are the rules? What are the rules? Right? The other nations asked what's in the Torah. Tell us what's in the Torah, so we can make a decision whether or not we want it. The Jewish people said, no, it's about the relationship. We want this relationship, we'll find out the rules later. And we'll obey the rules later. But right now, it's about the relationship. I think we need to feel very, very proud that we are the recipients of the Torah. And that it's ours. It's our document. It's our gift. It belongs to each and every Jew. Right? We need to feel proud of it. We need to feel like this is our prize that we won. And to cherish it, and to learn it, and to invest as much time as we can in incorporating the Torah into our lives. And that will make us holy like angels. Through the observance of the Torah, through getting the Torah incorporated into our lives, we become elevated like those angels, those ministering angels. Hashem should bless us all, that we should all learn the Torah, and we should observe as much of the Torah as we can to continue to build and make that connection between us and Hashem as great as possible. With that, my friends, thank you for joining us. Have a terrific day. We're going to continue with the rest of our Chumash program now, live here at the center. Those of you who just are seeing this now online and are saying, "Oy Gevalt, I forgot about it," you can still come join us. Have a terrific day.
You know, in relation to the comment you made about